Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Hot Toys because Hot Toys got a little controversy going on. It's not really news, but the internet got an internet and got to turn it into a bigger deal than what it needs to be. So anyway, if you guys know, Hot Toys is a premium toy company who makes like life model versions of these classical superhero characters for movies and shows, video games, or whatever. And they base them on how they look in the entertainment, whatever costume they got on, however they're supposed to look in the books or whatever. They usually go by those descriptions and they try to make it as realistic as possible. Well, recently they released their Supergirl, Sasha Calle action figure, and people just was like, oh my god, she's ugly, and she doesn't look like Supergirl. She looks like Tom Holland or whatever. And it's just like, no, this is what Sasha Calle looks like. This is literally based on what she looks like. I mean, first off, it's $265, so it's already a hell no for me anyway, because the actress is the toy, just not Supergirl to me anyway. But the fact of the matter is, people need to admit that what we had said earlier when they announced that Sasha Calle was going to be Supergirl, I already said she doesn't have the jawline. She doesn't look like a traditional Supergirl. And people were like, oh, they based off of Laura Lane Kent. You mean the imaginary daughter that Superman and Lois never had? Again, even she was beautiful, but they put her in a onesie footy pajama outfit. They made sure to kind of erase her feminine qualities. They cut her beautiful hair instead of telling her to blonde it and put on some blue contacts, like a normal person. At least if you're going to get a Latina actress to play her, at least get someone who can pass as white, like they did with Jessica Alba and when she played Invisible Woman. Because she was half white, half Latina, you can pull that thing by getting a good wig on her ass and giving her blue contacts. How hard was that been for Sasha Calle? But he didn't. Then, not to mention, Supergirl wears a skirt. Traditional Supergirls wear skirts. They don't wear pants. But they decided that they want to put a whole entire full body suit on her that doesn't show her feminine qualities. And then Sasha Calle herself doesn't have good, strong facial features because the fat sits in her cheek, and then her hair that's cut is kind of like this wild, vibrant, tomboyish cut that just doesn't work. So when you think about it for a second, it just kind of makes it be like, well, no, this is what she looks like. This is what she looks like without the makeup, without the movie magic or whatever. That's exactly how they had her in the movie. They put maybe like some lipstick or something on her, and that was really about it. And but other than that, what she looks like is what she looks like in the movie, and that's the problem. So of course people are upset at Hot Toys because they said that she looks ugly. She looks like Tom Holland. No, she looks like herself. Honestly, Sasha Calle is not that beautiful. You can get mad all you want to, and people who try to get photos, they get photos of her where she's angled in a certain way or whatever, where they corner her or they put some makeup on her to give her a defined jawline or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, she is ugly. She is a basic, average looking actress. She's not gorgeous like Melissa Benoist, which that's the person you should have actually got if you wanted to do a Supergirl, because you had one from the CW, which could have brought in people to go watch the movie besides just Michael Keaton. You could have had fans who were fans of the Supergirl show and Melissa Benoist to, have her there, because Melissa Benoist is a beautiful actress who played Supergirl. She even made that stupid onesie costume work, even when it really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Then another problem is you made Supergirl less feminine. Like, you could have just got Henry Cavill in. We already know the reason why you did that is because you wanted to get back at the fans, you wanted to get back at Henry Cavill, and you wanted to be like, oh look, we got a diverse Latina Supergirl. For what reason? Because now she got killed several times over in the movie. The Supergirl movie is canceled, thank God, because nobody needs her. Nobody needs her. Nobody wants her. And the fans that keep talking about, oh, we would like her and stuff like that. Well, you should have showed the fuck up for the movie then, if that's the case. Like you like to tell us, well, we like Henry Cavill. We should have showed up for Black Adam, even though he was 30 seconds in the movie. She was actually in the movie. So there's no excuse for why people didn't show up for her, quote unquote. The only beautiful thing that looks good about Sasha Calle was her Barbie doll that she takes with her. That Barbie doll does justice to her, but honestly, Barbie dolls are always beautiful in the beginning. But her action figure is ugly. Her Hot Toys figure is ugly because Sasha Calle herself is ugly. I don't know what to tell y'all. She's not that beautiful. You can get mad all you want to. You can say it's being sexist or whatever, but I'm just telling the truth. Y'all keep trying to wonder why men aren't buying these female toys. Like Todd McFarlane told y'all years ago, boys and girls are different. Boys, when they get superheroes, they imagine themselves as the heroes. When girls get heroes, they turn the heroes into themselves. That's why you can't do a line of action figures where it's mostly females. And Marvel did that twice with the Eternals and with Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And those toys are rotting on the shelf. And even Spider-Man tried to do that with Cyborg, Spider-Woman, and Spider-Woman pregnant. Those two bitches are sitting on the damn shelves because they don't sell. Boys don't like that shit. Now, if you had a Storm action figure where she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, she's played by Holly Berry, her zippers down so you can kind of see see the outline of her boobs or whatever. It sells. The Jean Grey stuff, the same thing. You have to have attractive characters and you have to make them attractive. You want them to happen. Well, guess what? Give us a classic DC AU Supergirl. Give us Melissa Benoist Supergirl in the skirt, and it'll sell better than the Sasha Calle figures because because those action figures of Supergirl are gorgeous. This one isn't, and people want to be like, oh, she looked like Tom Holland. No, she's just honestly, she is just ugly in general. They make sure they sculpt these molds based on the actor face and body type and what they look like in the movie. And I'm sorry, in the movie, she is ugly and she was always ugly to begin with. I had said that from the jump when they announced her. I said, this bitch is ugly. She don't have a good jawline. She doesn't have the soft features of a Supergirl. And she never did. And everybody was like, well, she's based off of Laura. Even then, how do two white people make a Latina daughter? Like, that doesn't make logical sense. And I said, if you really wanted to try something like that, what you should have did is you should have used Sorrel, which is a girl who was experimented on by Brainiac. She's called Mia Kent, and she come from the Future Smith timeline, an alternate reality timeline. And they put her in like a bikini outfit with a giant S on her face, and she has features of Lois and Clark, even though she's not their daughter. She's got their features because of the experimentation on it. So you could explain why Sasha Calle is Latina in this one if you put Sorrel in there because she was experimented from Brainiac. And as long as you have made her beautiful, it situate the features that she has, make sure that she has hips, ass, and titties, and stuff like that. You could have did something cool, but you didn't want to do nothing cool like that. You wanted to make her like this tomboyish androgynous character, and she's ugly for it. Now y'all want to get mad that the action figures show what she really looks like. Well, what you supposed to do with ugly? She fucking ugly. You can't get mad at that. You just kind of have to, you know, suck it up. You don't have to pay $265 for the damn toy. I know I'm not. I was never going to because that's not Supergirl to me. That's some diversity hire that they did that just to get back at fans, to avert the male gaze, and to crap on Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder, and it blew up in your face. That's why your movie's not doing so well. But to sit up here and be like, oh, that's not what Sasha Calle looked like. No, look at Sasha Calle again. She looks just like that. Sorry to tell you that. She ugly. You can get mad all you want to. I'm just telling the truth. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Are you getting the hot toy Sasha Calle Supergirl? What do you think about all of this? Do you think Todd McFarlane is telling the truth about the female action figures? Do you think what's killing some of these brands is because they're trying to subvert the male gaze and trying to make these female characters less sexy?